For many teens, getting a driver's license is a major milestone. And for parents, it's both a proud and also sometimes a nerve-wracking moment. And one of the biggest concerns today is cell phone use behind the wheel, especially among young, inexperienced drivers. The combination of inexperience and distraction can have a devastating consequence on Missouri roads. As a parent, it's critical to understand not only the risk, but also the legal responsibilities involved when your teen drives while using a cell phone. And in this video, we're going to explore some laws for teen drivers and the dangers of distracted driving, as well as your potential liability as a parent and what you can do to keep your teen and really others safe. And this is the reality, both teens, phones, and distractions. It's no secret that teenagers are glued to their phones. Texting, scrolling through social media, streaming music, or navigating apps are all part of daily routine. But when those habits follow them into the driver's seat, the results can be fatal. Common distractions for teen drivers include texting or using social media, using GPS apps or changing playlist, snapping or posting videos while driving, group chats, or even incoming notification. And Missouri does have a hands-free law. And what this means for teens is that they've significantly tightened restrictions on cell phone use behind the wheel, especially for teen drivers. Some really important points that parents may want to know. All drivers are prohibited from holding or using cell phones while driving. Teens under 21 are subject to even stricter enforcement, especially for texting and social media use. Voice-activated hands-free devices like Bluetooth are permitted, and the violations if you were to do something that didn't fit within this law is fines, license points, or even driver's license suspension if you have repeated offenses. If your teen is caught texting or using their cell phone while driving, the ticket may go on the record and affect your insurance premiums. Or worse, it can lead to a serious accident. Legal consequences of teen distracted driving can include many things. The legal consequences can really be significant for them and potentially for a parent. First off, there can be negligent claims, and these negligent claims can be serious depending on the conduct that caused them. They can be ultimately resulting in medical bills having to be paid, lost income having to be paid, property damage having to be paid, and pain and suffering as well. And sometimes there may be parental liability. Missouri law does allow injured parties to pursue compensation from the teen's parents for legal guardian or their legal guardian in certain cases, especially when the teen's under 18, the vehicle may be titled in the parent's name, or the parent knew or should have known that the teen wasn't driving safely. In other words, there is a possibility that you may be held financially responsible if your teen causes harm to a cell phone use behind the wheel. In addition, there may be criminal consequences. In accidents involving serious injury or death, prosecutors may pursue criminal charges such as reckless driving or even manslaughter. And these charges can, of course, carry fines, license suspension, probation, or even jail time. And while these outcomes are rare, they do underscore the seriousness of distracted driving among young drivers. And it becomes really important to protect your teen and to yourself. Protect yourself. And one of the ways you can do so is to set clear rules. Establish household rules around cell phone use in the car. Maybe consider a zero tolerance policy like no texting or phone use while driving. Phones can stay in the glove compartment or back seat, or they have to be on do not disturb while driving. If you put these rules in writing in a parent-teen driving agreement, that may help. Also lead by example. Teens often mimic adult behavior. If you see your child texting at red lights, or if they see you making calls while driving, they'll think it's okay because of the model that you're setting. So model safe habits by putting your cell phone away while driving. Finally, you may consider installing some safety apps. Several apps can monitor your teen's phone use or disable notifications while driving. These apps can include Life's 360, Safe Drive, Drive Mode, or even Apple's Screen Time and Do Not Disturb while driving. These tools can really help enforce safe driving behaviors and give you some peace of mind. You can also limit passengers. Studies have shown that crash risk increases with each additional teen passenger. If you limit the number of riders your teen has, you may gain some safety. Also, you may enroll your child in a defensive driving course. Some insurance providers, in fact, offer discounts for completing these programs, and they can help teens develop safer habits on the road. If your teen is involved in an accident while distracted, what you'll want to do is follow these steps. You'll first want to call 911 and seek medical attention. You'll want to ensure that your teen does not admit fault at the scene or on social media. You want to document everything, such as photos, police reports, and witness info. You also want to contact your insurance provider, but be cautious with what's said. Often those calls are recorded and may be used against you later. And finally, consult with a personal injury attorney. so they can give you advice as to how to handle the situation. Handling your teen's case and their car keys with trust, responsibility, and risk is important. Understanding that it's not necessarily the safest thing to do, but it oftentimes is a passageway to adulthood. Missouri has strengthened its laws around cell phone use. Parents do still remain the first and foremost important line to make sure their children are driving safely. By setting rules, modeling good behavior, and understanding the legal risk, you can help your teen travel safely and also protect the community from maybe potential consequences of distracted driving. So if your teen been involved in a crash, make sure to call an attorney and get some advice as to how best to handle it.